Let's talk about one of the most dangerous forms of abuse that's swept under the rug and oftentimes protected by the blue code, and it's power, especially when someone holds a badge, a title, or authority that places them above what they believe is accountability. Recently in Jacksonville, an active police officer, or former active police officer from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, was arrested for allegations of stalking and false imprisonment after he decided to pull over his ex in his car, detain her to inquire about why she stopped talking with him. And we ask women why they don't leave. That arrest isn't just a headline, it happens all over, and it shines a light on a pattern. When someone with institutional power abuses their partner, the systems meant to protect don't always protect that victim. And what happens when the person harming you is also the person the public trusts? They know other officers and can shift the blame, appearing calm, reasonable, and professional, and they make the victim look emotional or unstable. Back in 2020, a sheriff was arrested after ordering the illegal arrest of his mistress. He weaponized his authority as a law enforcement officer to punish and silence to control someone. And he did this because he had an inappropriate relationship with an employee that he impregnated while he was still married, a choice that was a power play. And he used the very thing meant to protect people, and he used it for personal abuse of the power. Study shows that domestic violence reported in about 28% of police families versus 16% in the general population, and the real numbers are likely even higher due to underreporting. So let me acknowledge this. This isn't that belief that all police officers are bad. Plenty enter the profession because they truly want to help. But for the victims who someone in uniform harms, the pain is compounded by the fear and isolation and the belief that no one will believe them. And that's why these conversations are necessary. And the victims actually wrestle with things like, who will I call if the abuser is the police? They know the blue wall of silence. They know that they understand the law, the courts, and how to manipulate them. And many of them often use it. And for the victim, the danger isn't just a physical one. It can be a lifelong trauma of isolation and hopelessness, staying silent, trapped by fear, shame, and the knowledge that no one will believe them. Consider this. If this is the general attitude and belief of an abuser who happens to be in law enforcement, how likely are they to take a restraining order or order of protection that you filed seriously? Should you ever need to file one and then enforce it? Will they do anything if it's violated? Check out my Facebook story afterwards.